So, Tesla-Effekt. Es geht weiter. Wir müssen uns vom Acker machen. Der Panda hat geklingelt. Und ich werfe noch mal schnell einen Blick. Total profimäßig, wenn man hier einfach so in der Gegend rumläuft und dann...
As I try to make my great escape down the ladder, I find two officials waiting to greet me.
Oh, Pech gehabt.
Hello, boys.
Well, if it isn't Tex Murphy. What were you doing in there?
Well, it's a little hard to Oh, you know the drill.
Oh,
I was
cool.
really trying to get my hands on that surveillance equipment.
Ist das ein BMW?
Maybe I could see exactly what happened to me. Now the only way I'll find it is if New San Francisco's finest decides to play ball with me. I don't know why they'd start now, but I'd better polish up on the old Murphy charm.
Whether you're a mutant or a normal, San Francisco is our home. Be a part of the solution to crime. You see something suspicious, please report it to the SFPD immediately.
Make it quick, Murphy. I got about a million things to do. And wasting time on you ain't one of them.
Didn't take you long to get in trouble, did it? You here to turn yourself in?
Ich glaube, die allgemeine Höflichkeit ist angebracht.
Well, first of all, no. And second of all, Danwich, you know me. You didn't have to send your goons down to get me. If you wanted me to come down, just ask me.
I'm surprised you remember me.
Du hast ein bekanntes Gesicht.
I may not have told anyone this before, but you're actually my favorite patrolman.
In case you didn't get the memo, I head up the department now. And things aren't as loosey-goosey as they were under Malden.
Kenne ich den Typen?
Yeah, I gotta admit, Malden did like his goosies a little loosey. So why is it you think I came down here to turn myself in?
Well, we just found you at a crime scene with a dead body. That dead body happens to be Carlos Maldonado, a PI working the same neighborhood as you. Is that your way of intimidating the competition?
The name Maldonado means nothing to me. And I insist that you give me a polygraph test to prove it.
I was just reviewing your file when you came in.
Is that a lot? Because it looks like a lot.
August 2047. Beek Nariz, NSFPD informant. Beaten and hospitalized after providing information about Tex Murphy. Nariz refuses to identify his assailant. No charges ever filed. November 2048.
Oh, hello.
Surveillance video shows suspected extortionist Jen Lee leaving the Golden Pagoda with Tex Murphy, never to be seen again. The case remains unsolved. Shall I go on? In the past few years, you've gained quite a reputation for yourself. You've gotten New San Francisco's criminal underbelly running scared.
Also, jetzt ehrlich, ne?
I can honestly say that I have absolutely no memory of any of these crimes. I mean, I'll take a polygraph test if you want.
We arrest criminals so they could be tried in a court of law. We don't just kill them, and I won't tolerate vigilantism. If you didn't kill Maldonado, what were you doing then?
Ja, also... Ach komm, Neugier.
I was awoken by gunshots. I was just trying to find out what was happening. I followed the trail and saw that Maldonado had surveillance equipment aimed at my office. I want to find out what he recorded.
Who cares what he recorded? If you're such an upstanding citizen, you've got nothing to hide, right?
Dreckige kleine Geheimnisse, darum geht's doch, ne?
I wanted to find out whether he caught me scrapbooking. If that gets out, I'm through in this town.
I don't even think you're joking about that. You're free to go, Murphy. For now. Any questions?
Oh, ja, ja. Überwachungsvideos.
I'm not allowed to let you see it.
Ach, warum nicht? Carlos Maldonado?
I know Maldonado was a dirtbag, but unless it's in self-defense, killing somebody, even a dirtbag, is a crime and will be prosecuted.
Ach, naja, also. Was mit Taylor?
She's an investigative reporter at the Bay City Mirror. One of the less obnoxious ones.
Na, die ist echt nicht ganz unausstehlich, ja. Ja, Chelsea, das ist doch die, mit der ich eigentlich, ne?
As far as the coroner and the commissioner were concerned, finding Chelsea's remains in your speeder were enough to pronounce her legally dead.
In meinem Speeder?
That whole neighborhood seems to attract more than its fair share of trouble.
Ja, was hast du denn über die Entführung?
I have no evidence of an abduction, just a dead body and only one person of interest. It might be in your best interest if you could find out what happened.
Ja, hör mal, du bist der Polizist. Du musst doch eigentlich rausfinden, was Sache ist.
I'm not sure what to think of you, Murphy.
Ja, was? Ich sehe gut aus, bin witzig. Tschüss.
That encrypted memory stick probably has some useful information on it.
Oh, great advice. If you could help me break it, then I'd be impressed. Guess I'll have to see if anyone else on the street can break it for me.
Okay. Okay, was sagt mein kleiner Freund? Wie man den Speicherstick entschlüsselt. Sprich mit Rook, sprich mit Zack im Elektroshop, sprich mit Clint in der Lobby. Frage Louis, sprich mit Mojo. Also wir gehen der Reihe nach durch, sonst komme ich hier nie zur Rande. Sprich mit Rook im Pfandleihhaus. Das hat geöffnet sich übrigens gerade, weil das grüne Lichtlein leuchtet. Und wo das grüne Lichtlein leuchtet, da lass dich nieder. Nicht
Rook's
leckst
the
dich
little
nieder.
gremlin who runs the pawn shop. I've heard that his hard shell is hiding a heart of gold. But if it was, he'd cut it out himself with a rusty soup can lid.
Murphy! Here, let me look at you. Louis told me something terrible has happened. I've been worried sick.
Ach, es gibt ein schnelles Update.
Well, I appreciate the concern, but other than a weird case of amnesia, I'm fine.
But Louis says you're behaving like a totally different person.
Ah, ich denke wie früher einmal, ne?
Since when do you care about what happens to me? Don't tell me your little Grinch heart has grown 3 sizes in the last 7
Grinch-Herz.
years.
Oh, Lord. Please don't tell me that lump on your head has turned you back into the pathetic, pestering PI I used to know. This is a nightmare.
Ach, komm hier.
I'm sorry, Rook. I can only imagine how hard this is for you.
It's temporary, though, right? A side effect? Please tell me you'll be changing back.
Ah, geil. Er muss vorher ein echtes Arschloch gewesen sein.
Hold on. Are you telling me the text I turned into was not pathetic and pestering? Those are my secret weapons.
Look, Murphy, I'll grant you have some detective skills, but it was all relentless, annoying banter and endless questions to me. Imagine my surprise when, over the past few years, you turned into someone I could actually tolerate.
Aha. Ja. 10 Dinge, die du an mir liebst.
No kidding. So what was it you loved most about the new me?
You cut out all the chit-chat and became a no-nonsense customer who pays in cash.
Oh.
You always seem to have plenty of cash.
What? Nur Fakten.
Okay, I'll cut the chit-chat. Just tell me where I come up with all this cash.
All my transactions are done in strictest confidence. That hasn't changed.
Aha. Wie wär's mit etwas Hilfe?
I'm having a few rough days here, Rook, and all I'm trying to do is get my memory back. could use a little help.
Fine. Though I don't know anything that could possibly explain what's happened to you. Believe me, I'd tell you if I did. Now I suppose this is where you ask if I mind answering a few questions. But this is not for old time's sake.
Rook. Achso, das ist er selber.
Next question.
Ah, okay. Überwachungsvideo.
Why would I know anything about that? If the police confiscated it, I suggest you talk to the police about it.
Ja, habe ich schon. Die konnten mir auch nichts groß sagen. Was weißt du denn über Carlos Maldonado?
Maldonado? He puts the PI in pig. I heard you two had something of a rivalry going on.
Ach, nicht wirklich. Der Speicherstick.
What is that?
Ah, okay, so viel dazu. Mason Bowers. Wer zur Hölle ist Mason Bowers?
That's the man you think was abducted? The one I saw being chased down the street? I never heard his name before you told me.
Chelseas Tod. Was weißt du denn?
I'm sure you know much more about that than I. Some say you know exactly what happened.
Holy Graham.
I understand you have a thing for holograms. Maybe she's just your type.
Oh, ganz niedlich.
Years ago, after Chelsea disappeared, you came to me looking for leads to some valuable items. Among them a lost Fabergé egg.
Ein Fabergé
You
Ei?
left the street for a long time. When you returned to Chandler Avenue, you seemed like a different person. Darker, more dangerous.
Ja, so bin ich. Düster und gefährlich. Louis, das ist der Kerl von der Kneipe.
A prince among men. Makes me wish I could still eat solid food.
Taylor, das ist die Nichte, genau.
Louis' niece is an absolute delight. What she sees in you is an absolute mystery.
Hey, ich bin ein Bild von einem Mann. Chelsea Bando? Ist das die?
I knew she'd get nothing but trouble being with you.
Doch, das war sie. Sie war, genau. Ja, das war ja. Sie hieß also so.
I went there once, never again. What with that herbal tea and incense, it's a veritable gas chamber.
Oh, böses Wort. Archie Ellis, das ist der Typ, der für mich...
Such an upbeat, chipper little man. Utterly obnoxious.
Das Ritz-Hotel.
I was hoping they would tear that flop house down. And they would have, too, if it weren't for that meddling Clint.
Clint. Wer zur Hölle ist jetzt Clint?
I heard a commotion and saw a crazed man running willy-nilly down the street and two other men in pursuit.
Okay, und über mich?
You became a sullen, short-tempered bully. And I miss that desperately.
Now that Rooks is open, I'll bet his back gate's open too.
Oh, die Hintertür, genau. Die Hintertür. Wer weiß schon. Die Hintertür. Hintertür. Klingeling.
Why would a little gremlin like Rook have a basketball hoop? That's Rook's pawn shop.
Ja, das hatten wir. What the fuck?
Lord knows what I could do with an anvil, but it might be useful.
Ein Amboss.
Yeah, the city of Old San Francisco picks up the trash once a year. I think we're getting close to our date.
Ich höre dauernd irgendein Geräusch. Was zur Hölle?
It's Rook's hydropod garden. Whenever I see this, I think of Gordon Fitzpatrick from my Pandora case.
Ja, Rückblende.
I've got anti-hydrogen pods on board, and I've got to get us as far away from Earth as possible.
Pods? Das ist doch ein Schauspieler aus Hollywood.
Anti-hydrogen pods.
He wasn't from around here, or even from this solar system.
Jawohl. Das war ein Schauspieler aus Hollywood. Ich weiß seinen Namen jetzt nicht, aber da bin ich mir ganz sicher. Okay.
No one knows these back alleys of Chandler quite like
Okay, okay, okay. Da oben war ich noch nicht. Hinauf, hinauf, hinauf. Und es gibt nichts zu sehen.
This door's just painted on.
Eine frisch gestrichene... Was zur Hölle?
I knew there was something creepy in there.
Habt ihr das auch eben gehört? Irgendwas stöhnt mich immer an hier. Ach, dankeschön. Okay, das haben wir abgehakt. Mit wem sollte ich jetzt noch alles quatschen? Speicherstick. Rook habe ich. Zack Elektroshop, genau. Weg, geh weg. Elektroshop, der ist hier und er ist offen. Elektroshop.
Rumor is Zach Williams, owner of the electronics shop, is tied to organized crime. We've had our problems in the past. For example, the last time I was here, he shot my credit card into 1,000,000 pieces. I'm hoping he's in a little better humor today and doesn't blow my brains out. Even worse.
Bläst mein Gehirn raus oder Schlimmeres ab.
Okay, I don't want any trouble.
Ja, ich würde sagen, das ist auch bei mir so. Gleich, ja.
Well, just so I'm clear, what kind of trouble are you not wanting?
Everyone knows what happens to people who get on your bad side. Only one reason you ever come in here, and it ain't to buy anything. You know all our stuff is junk.
Ich ermittle.
I just want to know what's going on upstairs.
Look, the guys upstairs don't want any trouble either. They said you can have whatever you want at cost. You can even put it on credit. Then I'll just tear up the bill.
Nichts mit täuschen.
No, I am not falling for that one again. I'm just here to find out about that dead guy upstairs and what he was up to.
Look, I know how much you hated Maldonado, and I probably shouldn't have let him use the second floor. But he was paying cash, and he kept a low profile. So I thought it was all good. I didn't know what he was doing up there, and I didn't want to know.
Im Grunde rate ich immer nur, worauf ich hier drücke. Wir geben mal ein bisschen an.
Well, I didn't kill Maldonado, although I could have, if that's what you're thinking.
I wasn't thinking anything except what I could do to help, so you won't hurt me.
Okay. Zack Williams, also das ist er selber,
Let's
ne?
just leave me out of this, okay?
Ja, klar, warum nicht? Das Überwachungsvideo, was weißt
I
du?
saw him bring in some cameras, so he must have been recording the surveillance. But whatever he had got confiscated by the cops.
Ja, das dachte ich mir schon. Was hast du über Maldonado?
Sure, Maldonado was a creep, but his money spent just the same. He said he needed to do a stakeout of the Ritz. Didn't mention any specific names. Didn't sound like a big deal, and he was offering a good chunk of change.
Okay. Der Speicherstick?
I sell items to customers, not purchase them.
Okay. Mason Bowers.
I think he's the one who came by to check in on Maldonado. Must have been a client. Don't know anything else about him.
Ich weiß gar nichts über ihn.
Sorry to hear about that. Is that what turned you into Mr. Badass?
Panda, Schnauze. Der Gedächtnisverlust?
All I know is you ain't the same guy that came slinking in here 7 years ago.
Okay. Louis ist immer noch der von der Kneipe.
I do love Louis' cooking up. Just don't ask what's in it and you'll be fine.
3 Karten bis Mitternacht.
That place opened up a couple of months ago. Doesn't look like my kind of joint.
Ach so, das ist dieser andere Laden da drüben, genau.
You live there, so I'm not gonna say a thing about it.
Naja, so mies ist der Laden auch wieder nicht. Entführung von Chandler.
Look, I told the cops I wasn't here, which is technically true. I just parked out back when I heard the gunshots. So I just started the engine right back up and got the hell out.
Huh?
You the man, okay? We good?
Absolut, mein Freund. Okay, das haben wir auch abgehakt. Und ja, dann geht's weiter im nächsten Teil, wenn wir uns weiter durch die Leute hier durchfragen bei Tesla Effect. Und ich sage Schnitt!